Good morning, everyone. I am back with another Coffee Date Thursday. Today's topic is fall favorites tag. So if I seem to be looking down, that's where the questions are. They're on my phone down there. Anyway, so I have my blue coffee mug with, what do I have in here? I think it's San Francisco Bay something with pumpkin spice creamer in it. Super yummy. I love pumpkin. All right, anyway, let's get this going. So the first question is favorite fall scent. So I actually have a few. One of them can be store-bought, and then there's two that can't be. Well, I guess it could be, but it wouldn't smell the same. My favorite store-bought scent is basically anything pumpkin, pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie, whatever. Spray, wax, candle, doesn't matter. If it smells like pumpkin, I want it. Which is weird because I usually don't like the foodie type smells when they're artificial, but I really, really enjoy them when they're pumpkin. Go figure. Favorite non-store-bought scent. So like I said, there's two of them. The first one is I absolutely love the smell of a campfire, which isn't really a fall scent, but we usually did it in the fall. I love the smell of burning wood, or even like wood in a fireplace, which we don't have. But burning wood, oh, so divine. I don't know why. I love it. And then the other one would be, I really don't know how to describe it other than like when the air turns to fall and, it's like early morning and the air is just so crisp and you can smell the leaves and I don't know. That's amazing. I love that smell. Okay, next question. Best way to spend a rainy day. I would love to spend it curled up either on the couch or in my bed with a hot drink, usually coffee. And something to do like a book or computer, movie, game, something relaxing and quiet and just, sleep would be divine as well. Okay. The favorite fall drink, pumpkin spice, hands down. No comparison. Non-pumpkin would have to be like hot apple cider, but given the choice between pumpkin spice coffee or apple cider, I would go with the coffee. So, it doesn't necessarily have to be Starbucks brand either. So, yeah. The only one I don't like that's pumpkin spice. Actually, there's two. The Bailey's creamer, too much spice, not enough pumpkin. And the Coffee Mate, the name brand one. Too much spice, not enough pumpkin. So if it's like a store-bought creamer, it has to be the International Delight. That's the only one that I found that I like. But like as far as pre-made, I've yet to taste one that I didn't like. So, okay, next question. Football, yay or nay? I'm about to shock a lot of my friends. I'm gonna say nay. There were a few years where I really did enjoy football. My husband had me watching it, and it was super entertaining. It's still somewhat entertaining, but I don't know. It was super entertaining. I was pretty into it. Loved it. I was all gung-ho, number one fan type person. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's overrated. In case you were wondering, our season didn't go well last year. So, yeah, I'm going to have to say nay. It's a time waster. And it's silly, you know. I don't know. Favorite article of clothing this fall. So, out here in Texas, fall doesn't usually happen, and if it does, it's usually like late November, early December. I mean, we have fall, but we don't get like that cool, crisp air that I was talking about until really late in the year. So I probably won't be wearing a lot of fall type clothing. I'm kind of hoping God proves me wrong on that one because I love it, but you know. But the only thing that I can think of that I consistently wear during the fall, besides sweaters, would be I have these boots. They're kind of fur lined. They're like knockoff Uggs, and I really like those. So if I had to say it was a favorite, that would be it. But I really don't have a favorite. I usually just wear those with my normal sweaters and pants. So, yeah. I'm not very excited. Anyway, haunted house, haunted hayride, or haunted corn maze. Haunted nothing. I don't like haunted anything. Yeah, none of those sound appealing to me. If they take the haunted off, then I would choose probably the hayride, but yeah, haunted nothing. Scariest movie you've ever seen. So I don't watch horror. The last one I saw scared the daylights out of me, which is silly because I know it's just a movie and I know it's not real, but I hated it. And I couldn't sleep for a few days. And when I did, I had to have the light on. I'm a scaredy cat. And that was The Unborn. So I'm going to say that one, I guess, because it was my first and only horror movie. Yeah, no. Favorite candy to eat on Halloween. Is there one that we shouldn't eat? I don't know. Like, they're all favorites. Huh. But if you're talking about things that you can only get around Halloween, I would have to say candy corn, which apparently I'm in the minority. Not a lot of my friends like it. I don't know. Maybe my friends are just weird. They are weird, but I love you guys. So yeah, I mean, seasonal candy would be candy corn, but any candy. I love candy. I have a big sweet tooth. What will your kids be this year for Halloween? So we don't actually celebrate holidays in general. I mean, you know, for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, we'll do the big meal. Sometimes we'll visit family. But if we're at home by ourselves and we're not with anybody, usually all I do is cook the traditional food and we just treat it like any other day. What we are trying to instill in our children is that you don't need a particular day for it to be a holiday. That we should be thankful every single day. We should celebrate the birth of our Lord every single day. And not necessarily through gift giving, but through our serving and worshiping Him. No, I'm not, I mean, you know, we're not against people who do it. It's just that's how we do it. And so we don't really celebrate it. So they're not going to be anything but themselves this year, just like most every year. Although I have dressed them up in the past, we're just not going to do it. Favorite fall recipe? I'm going to have to say pumpkin pie. As far as savory goes, though, I don't really know. Right now, I'm kind of craving like a sweet potato casserole or like a semi-sweet squash soup. But I think that's just a baby. Normally, it would be, there's this really yummy stuffing or dressing, depending on where you're from. I call it stuffing. That's an interesting thing. Tell me in the comments, do you call it stuffing or dressing? It's kind of random. But anyway, and it's got like cranberries and mustard and apples in it. And it's so So that'd be a really good savory one. What is your favorite thing about fall? I kind of already answered that when I was talking about my favorite fall scent. It's when like the air turns crisp and the leaves start to change and everything gets cooler and that smell. Oh, that's my favorite part of fall. And the pumpkin. I love pumpkin. Scarves or hats. So I really don't like either, but if I had to choose, I would say hats because I don't really like anything on my neck. Even my hair right now is kind of driving me nuts. Yeah, so I would say hats, but I really don't wear either hardly ever. Pumpkin pie or apple pie. I'm pretty sure you guys have already figured that one out. Pumpkin pie. Thanksgiving tradition, going back to, we don't actually celebrate holidays like most people do. Our tradition is just to make the meal and eat it, I guess. And we do, give thanks, but we try to do that every day anyway, so. And I'll tell my kids the story behind it, the history behind it. But yeah, that's about it for our traditions. Okay, and finally, if you've made it this far, tag 3 people to do this tag. So I don't really know a lot of people that are not on YouTube already doing this. Like, I don't know a lot of YouTubers. And the ones that I do know are probably already going to do this. So I don't really have a lot of people to tag. I do have one that I would like to see actually start a YouTube channel, and it'd be interesting to hear some of her answers for this. I know that my sister-in-law watches most of my videos, Cassie. And I think it'd be really cool for her to start a channel and do this tag and, join the group. But as far as anybody else goes, if you want to do it, you're tagged. And do it. Anyway, so that is my fall favorites tag, and that is my coffee date Thursday for today. Until next time, bye guys.